Ned is a seedy small town lawyer in Florida. During a searing heat wave, he is picked by a married woman, Maddie. A passionate affair commences, but it isn't long before they realize the only thing standing in their way is Maddie's rich husband, Edmund. A plot hatches to kill him, but will they pull it off? But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel. During a particularly intense humid Florida heatwave, disreputable lawyer Ned runs into Mattie at a bar. She is married, although her wealthy husband Edmund is usually away for a business trip. Ned pursues her and they begin an affair. A few nights later, Ned arrives at the Walker mansion and playfully offers to have sex with a woman that he mistakes for Mattie. Mattie introduces her as Mary, a lifelong friend since high school. She bears a strong resemblance to Mattie. Soon after, Mattie reluctantly tells Ned that she wants a divorce from Edmund, but their prenup agreement would leave her with little money. She wishes her husband were dead. Eventually, Ned suggests that they murder Edmund so that Mattie can inherit his wealth. He consults a shady former client, Teddy Lewis, an expert arsonist who supplies Ned with an incredible device while strongly encouraging him to abandon whatever he is scheming. On the night Ned plans to kill Edmund, he drives to Miami and checks into a motel to give himself an alibi. He then drives back to Edmund and Mattie's house and murders Edmund. Ned moves Edmund's body to an abandoned beachfront hotel that Edmund owns. Ned denotes the arson device, hoping to make it look like Edmund tried to commit arson and insurance fraud but was accidentally killed in the process. Soon after, Edmund's lawyer Miles contacts Ned about the new will that Ned is supposed to have prepared for Edmund. It was witnessed by the same. It was witnessed by Mary, whom Ned met at Mattie's. Ned is told that new will is prepared is invalid, meaning Edmund died without a will. It makes that Mattie will inherit Edmund's entire fortune while disinheriting his surviving blood relatives, including his niece Heather. Mattie later reveals to Ned that she forget the will and his signature, knowing that it will be nullified and that she would be the sole beneficiary. Ned knows the police will be suspicious about the sudden change to Edmund's will shortly before he died. Two of Ned's friends, Assistant Deputy Prosecutor Peter and Police Detective Oscar, suspect that Ned may be involved in Edmund's death. Edmund's eyeglasses, which he always wore, cannot be found in the burned building, suggesting that he was killed elsewhere. The police also cannot find Mary, the woman who witnessed the will. Ned is increasingly nervous about the mounting evidence implicating him. Questioning Mattie's intentions, Ned runs into a lawyer in a bar who once sued him over an improperly prepared will. The lawyer says that to make amends, he recommended Ned and Mattie. Ned forces him to admit that he told her about Ned's botched will. The will that Mattie prepared contained the exact same error. He tells Ned that on the night of the murder, hotel phone records show that someone repeatedly called Ned's room without getting an answer. Ned realizes this Grace and Livingston know his alibi is false. Ted, who is in jail, asks Ned to come see him. He tells Ned that a woman using Ned's name came to him. She bought a device and asked Teddy to show her how to use a door to trigger it. Mattie calls Ned and tells him that the housekeeper found the glasses and is demanding blackmail. Mattie says she paid the housekeeper who left the glasses in the boathouse behind her home. Mattie asks Ned to go to the boathouse and get them. Ned goes to the boathouse and is cautiously looking through the window. He sees a long, twisted electric wire attached to the inside of the door. Ned starts to leave but then decides to wait for Mattie. Sometime later, she arrives. Ned asks her to get the glasses. Mattie walks toward the boathouse. The boathouse explodes. Grace witnesses the explosion. The police find a burned corpse inside the boathouse. It is identified through dental records as Mattie. In prison, Ned realizes that Mattie dumped him. He tries to convince Grace that she is still alive. He believes the woman he knew as Mattie assumed the real name Mattie Tyler's identity to marry and murder Edmund for his money. The Mary that Ned met had discovered the scheme and was blackmailing Mattie, who killed her. Ned realizes that if he had been been killed in the boathouse explosion, the police would have found both his and Matty's body. Closing the case, sitting in his cell, Ned obtains a copy of Matty's high school yearbook. In it, there are photos of Mary and Matty, confirming his suspicion that Mary assumed Matty's identity. Below Mary's photo is the nickname The Vamp and ambition to be rich and live in an exotic land. Mary orders a drink while lounging on a tropical beach alongside a Brazilian Portuguese-speaking man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.